if you're attractive.
I'm a minor.
Hey guys, what's up? Okay. A bit intense. Today we're watching My Story Animated. We haven't watched like My Story Animated videos in like a year. Possibly. It has been a year. Yep, a year. Okay, yeah, but anyways, we're doing this again. Disclaimer. If I make any jokes, they're jokes. Okay? Even if they don't seem like jokes. And also, do not go harass the channel. Obviously, go watch, subscribe to My Story Animated. Or MSA or whatever it's called now. Go do that. Go. Don't harass them. I don't want my video to get deleted. Mom keeps punching my dad like a toddler. And look at this. This is like a torture device, right? Like, she's literally just like...
Hi, I'm Sierra, and my parents destroyed my life. I know every teenager said...
Hi, I'm Sierra, and my parents destroyed my life.
I know every teenager says that, but it's really true in my...
Man, they got the budget up on this thing.
Case. Before I tell you my story, please like and subscribe to MSA.
Do that, but do me first. Do me.
I had a pretty amazing life growing up. Dad was a famous designer.
I feel like this is too loud. Is this too loud?
Famous designer. We lived in a mansion and had servants for everything. Yes.
Okay.
Everything.
My parents ruined my life. You sure about that?
Fresh orange juice every day and...
Okay, fresh orange juice is crazy. Not a breakfast, just like, okay, here's your orange juice for today. Okay, also, disgusting. Why is the rose petals like... Nah, I can't do that. Like, you know, soggy rose petals would be like, it just on you.
Had the most lavish rose petal bath. But then one day I started...
Do people do that?
Sneezing like a donkey, and it turns out I'm allergic to roses. Wait, why am I telling you this? Anyway.
Yes, you can...
As a kid, I was focused on becoming a designer just like Dad. He was really sophisticated.
Man, Dad looks like a whole Pokemon trainer.
Dad and I enjoyed the same things, but Mom was always this outsider who just never had fun with us. She came from a small town and couldn't adjust to the posh city.
Ew, I hate... By the way, buy land. That is like the best thing you could do. First of all, benefits. There's no noises around you except stinging animals. Second, it's not a city. City is not high class. If you're gonna die, you're most likely gonna die from a stinking mugging. So, I think it would be cooler to die from a stinking bell. Just saying.
Like on my 10th birthday, Mom bought me a pet pig. Halfway through the party, he pooped on every... Mom tried to catch it, but knocked into a server instead, spilling food everywhere.
Okay, getting a pig is crazy though. Like, okay, yeah, sure, but I don't think anyone's that stupid to buy a pet pig. I think it would be more like buying like a pet stinking dog or something. I don't know.
I don't see what the big deal is. I had a pig when I was a kid, and it gave me some of my best memories. That was before my parents ate it. Well, your memories might have just cost me a client. Why can't you just be normal? Normal? There's not...
Okay. Relationships be like...
About my life. You control everything. According to you, I'm always smiling too much or talking too crass. I can't even dress like I want because it's not class.
Okay. Wait. He approves this? What is this? He's like, I look like Pokemon trainer, so you have to look like Pokemon trainer.
Might as well stand in a corner like a statue. That's probably the smartest thing you've ever said. Mom started crying, and I...
Yo, the dad's an a-hole. We need to get an Ash Ketchum to come in here.
As time went by, my parents started fighting a lot, and when I turned 18, things just took a wildest turn.
Oh, I wonder what it is. Maybe divorce? Video in description. Go watch that Roblox video. It's really stinking good. I like it. Except I was low energy the whole time, but yo,
Dad was accused of copying designs and lost almost...
Oh, isn't that like the Joker from Smash?
He got into gambling, blew up all our savings.
He got into gambling like TikTok.
And then one day, he got caught in a smuggling raid.
M&M's. He's trying to smuggle any M&M's in.
Even though Dad pleaded not guilty, his case was sent to trial.
I did not smuggle candy into the airport.
He was sent to jail. I'm innocent. Sierra, help me. Don't worry, Dad. We're here for you. Hanging.
Nah, the mom's like, frick that guy, man.
My heart to see Dad get arrested, but what made me sadder was how Mom didn't care at all. She went on.
Yeah, stinking duh. She didn't care because your dad's an a-hole.
Shopping sprees, got a makeover, opened a
Honestly, you go. Go off. you know?
Farm in the backyard. But the worst was when she came home one day and told me she was divorcing Dad and moving in with her boyfriend Robert, who also happened to be the prosecutor in Dad's case.
Honestly, you go.
Robert's only using you so we stay distracted and he wins the case against Dad.
But also, like, your dad's an a-hole, man. Why? Why haven't you seen this? What?
And paying for his lawyer, right? Even when we don't have enough because Dad gambled all our savings away.
Yeah, sing it. What's up with that?
He was stressed
He's on the news.
and he made a mistake.
He was dressed. Okay. Remember when your dad was being an a-hole to your mom? Remember that?
And the next morning, Robert moved in, and he was the absolute opposite of Dad. He was crass, obnoxious, chewed his food so loud you could hear it from Antarctica. He was always leaving his stuff around, and one time I tripped over his slippers and fell on my face.
Hey Sierra, mind if you pass me chai tea?
I'm not your butler. Also, what the heck is chai tea? It's tea, that's it.
Oh no, not the stupid spider voice stinging bit, dude. Stop.
Say coffee, or bread.
No.
Jesus, so sentimental. And
Jesus. Well.
coffee sounds fancy. Where can I get one?
Oh my god, you're insane. You're breaking
God, what? I'm sorry, dude.
It's toast, and I have no idea what Mom even sees in you, you big fat old crow.
Dang. Okay. You could just be like, oh, could you like pick up your stuff? It's kind of annoying. I almost tripped, and if he was a chill dad, he would be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, I got you. But instead, you're just blowing a tempo tantrum. You know what? Kick her out of the house.
The next morning, Mom called me to her room and gave me an earful for talking rudely to Robert.
Yeah.
After that day, we continued to grow apart. I focused on school and designing. I wanted to see if my designs were any good, so I stitched a bunch of outfits and sold some of them to a nearby thrift store. The owner
Thrift store
loved them and gave me more orders.
Is that thrift store? That's the most stinking fancy, stinking rich person thrift store I have ever seen in my life, dude. Okay.
In a week, everything was sold out, and I made good money. I was overjoyed until one day I was scrolling through YouTube and saw this girl wearing my designs and claiming them as her own. Hey guys, so this is my new creation.
YouTuber moment. YouTube. What's this?
Sourced the raw material from a small village in the Himalayas, and the threads you see are from my grandmother's wedding dress. Isn't it pretty? If you want to see more of my stunning creation.
Well, you sold them to the thrift store. So, I don't know, unless you didn't like put your stinking logo or whatever on there. I don't think stinking whatever.
Creations, like and subscribe to my channel. Staying original with Lee.
Why is there stars? Why is there stars right here? Man, this doesn't make any sense.
I wasn't gonna let some wannabe vlogger take credit for my designs, so I ran to the thrift store and asked the store owner to get Lisa's address. By asking, I mean, I threatened to put her shop on fire and rip.
Oh, brother, whoa, now.
You can go to stinking prison for that. You're gonna be joining your stinking dads pretty soon, so that's epic.
Well, turns out, Lisa stayed right in my neighborhood. Her parents were new to town and owned some kind of yoga retreat. I walked into Lisa's house,
Okay.
all guns ablaze.
You didn't knock the door. She's just like her dad. Father like daughter, you know?
When I saw her chasing some woman around. Oh, smile for the camera, stepmama. Why don't you tell all my followers how you're a crazy woman who turned my dad's brain into jelly and made him sell his business to teach yoga with you? It takes talent to be so witchy and manipulative.
Get that thing away from me, you brat.
The poor woman looked horrified, and just then Lisa missed a step, tripped, and fell into a fountain. The lady she was chasing ran away, and I walked up to her as she struggled.
Locked up and start beating the crap out.
I'm the girl who designed the dresses you wear in your videos. Lisa looked at me in shock before flinging her arms around me.
Just start making out. That would be epic, dude. Happy extended Pride Month.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you. Look, I even have tears of happiness. Get off me, you weirdo. You have to tell everyone on your channel that you lied and those dresses belong.
No, great. She has to make a apology video. You better save up those tails.
Hey now, let's not be stupid about this. Those dresses are a rage thanks to my videos. And I've gotten a dozen comments on my videos asking me to make more clothes like these. But I can't stitch to save my life. If you help me, I promise to split the profits with you. You look like you could use a new wardrobe.
Bro, come on, man.
Now, are you in or not? I thought about what Lisa... Lisa said, and it wasn't a bad idea. With the date of Dad's trial coming closer, I needed enough money to make him hire a good lawyer since...
Oh, am I thinking? Your dad's still a bad guy, dude. My dad's a good person. He wouldn't do anything terrible in his life. And then the plot twist is going to be like, oh, he's actually a bad guy.
Lisa and I went into business. She accepted my terms, introduced me as her partner on her channel, and taught me a bunch of stuff about making videos. Lisa and I also shared a lot in common. Just like my mom, Lisa's dad was dating someone Lisa hated. My dad and I had such a nice life. We went surfing, fed the ducks. And then one day, Dad went to India and fell in love with this crook. She convinced Dad to sell his business and move into this shady yoga business with him. I'm so scared that one day she'll get him arrested. Why do you say that? Because she's weird. She sells magic youth water for 20 fertility beads for 40,000 bucks. Everyone thinks she's some kind of god woman, but she's a creep with a crazy god complex. I hate her. I get it. My mom's in love. Life was better with Lisa around, and over the next few months, our channel grew a lot. We got some high-paying collaborations, opened a small boutique, and by graduation, I had enough to hire a good lawyer for Dad. Of course, Mom
Saw Goldman? Saw Goldman. I hired Saw Goldman, dude.
Of course, Mom wasn't too happy with the idea. You shouldn't waste this money on your father. I told you, it's very difficult to get him out. It's my money, and I'll do whatever I want with it. And yeah, if you care about saving money so much, maybe party a little less, Mom.
Don't use that tone with your mother, Sierra.
And you don't tell me what to do. You're not my father. Mom and Robert backed off after that. The new lawyer I hired was the real deal, and he was able to get Dad out on parole. It was over the moon when Dad came back home, but the same evening,
That's like...
Mom told me that she was leaving the house for good. What? Why? Dad's innocent, Mom. He's back home. Everything can go back to how it was.
Yeah, you guys can fight and stuff. You guys can just argue constantly. That's back to the way it was the good old days, you know?
Robert is the love of my life, and I'm gonna stay with him. Mom packed her stuff, booked an Uber, and left me completely heartbroken.
Oh, hey, you forgot to...
Don't worry about it, kid. You've got me.
Dad hugged me tight and took me out for my favorite ice cream. After Mom left, I plunged myself into work, but Dad kept distracting me. He wanted to get back into his old business, but no matter how hard he tried, none of his clients were ready
okay. Sorry.
to work with him. This
Sorry, I almost packed the F out.
shook Dad's confidence, and he was a weeping mess for days. I started taking Dad to work to help him get his mind off things, which didn't go as planned because Dad kept throwing in free advice.
That material looks tacky.
Excuse me, but I approved of this fabric.
Then clearly you're dumber than you look. It's so harsh.
It's the purest form of silk imported from India. Look at the shine. Look at this texture. Look at...
I've been working
It just looks like fabric, man. This is why I don't
in this industry.
Look at my drip, man. I'm dripless. This is why it's thinking like I'm not like it's thinking like fashion designer. Like look at this. I'm dripless, man.
I tried my best to pacify the situation, but I could tell Lisa hated Dad. Every time Dad would walk into the office, Lisa would pass him death glares, and one time I even saw her spitting in his tea.
Okay.
What's the matter with you? I'm not comfortable.
She was hawking a loogie in that thing, dude. Yikes.
He's too controlling, and he thinks he's some fashion guru, when all he did was get his butt busted for copying someone's idea. You took credit for my designs too, but I gave you a second chance, didn't I? And have you completely forgotten your dad supports his crook girlfriend, who's literally ripping our business? These are my designs at the end of the day, and I made them famous by lying. Lisa gave me a heartbroken look before leaving, and didn't speak to me the whole day. I felt horrible for being rude.
I mean, you're not wrong.
For the next few days, Lisa gave...
One thing you need to do before buying anything.
She didn't turn up for work and even missed a couple of shoots. I was super stressed over the situation when one evening, Dad called me into his office.
After a lot of thinking, I have decided that we should cut Lisa off. She's using you.
What are you saying, Dad?
See, the dad's an a-hole. That's a lesson.
Lisa is my best friend, and she might be a bit edgy, but she's not a bad person.
Edgy? I don't know if edgy's the word, but anyway.
Sierra, sweetie, girls like Lisa are flaky. They don't have what it takes to be famous, and they'll only pull you down. But you have real talent, and I have all the right contacts.
The dad's having a super villain sticker arc. He was already a sticker villain, but now he's having a super villain arc.
All we need to do is confront Lisa, and I'm sure she's
so get out, catch kids over there, dude. We need to fight and stick a Pokemon.
intelligent enough to step away.
You mean blackmail her into signing the business over?
If you you want to put it like that.
No way! This is my business, Dad, and I will make the decisions here. And I say we let this go.
Don't be a fool, Sierra. This is business. You need to be brutal and ambitious.
Then maybe I'm not as ambitious as you, and maybe I value relationships more than money. Saying that, I just turned around and left, and that day I realized that maybe my dad wasn't who I thought he was.
What do you mean? You saw Stingham like absolutely going in on your mom, like not seeing physically. Hopefully, if he was going physical on her, stinking whole mom, I gonna come up with an excuse. You're just stinking dumb as a brick.
I wanted to talk to
You're
Lisa
dumb as a
and
brick
warn
wall.
her about the information Dad had on her, but she didn't answer. I dropped her a text and waited for her to call back, but I guess I must
Crazy
have dozed
text.
off because the next morning I woke up to the worst news of my life. Lisa's dad and his girlfriend were being booked.
Oh, Lisa's dead.
And I rushed to Lisa's place when I found her crying in a corner. She saw me, got up, and turned her back to me. Do you see that? That knife in my back?
Do you see that? That knife in my back? It's just an actual knife. It's like, oh crap.
How could you do this to me, Sierra? It wasn't me. It was my dad. He heard our conversation and might have tipped off the media. I tried calling you. Dad's girlfriend stole my phone, along with a lot of other things, and ran away. I didn't even get your messages, and now it's useless. They're stealing Dad's assets. He's in for questioning. My
Okay. Well, you can move in with me, I guess.
life for me was bad news, and I should have listened to you. I am so sorry, but I promise you, I'll make this right. Nothing can make this right. Please, just leave, and don't make this harder than it is. Lisa was so mad at Dad. I rushed to my house to confront him when I saw him talking to the paparazzi. Dad was going on and on about how Lisa was a liar and a crook,
Your dad's an a-hole, see?
and I couldn't take it. I and snatched the mic from his hand.
I come to make an announcement. Shout the head.
Girls I know, whatever her dad did has no bearing on her, and I will always and forever.
Why is your dad doing that? He was like, boo!
Also, I wouldn't believe a word this man says. He copied an 18-year-old's design and claimed them as.
Yeah, 18-year-old beat him up! The dad's gonna be making a stinking video soon. He's gonna be making a new video soon. I made a severe lapse in my judgment.
I'm moving in with Mom. I dropped the mic, packed my stuff, and left.
I thought she was about to go.
Mom saw me. She was shocked and ran to hug me. Oh, my baby. It's been so long.
Yeah, Mom, you're right. Dad's an absolute a-hole.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry for being the meanest daughter ever. Mom calmed me down, and the two of us sat as I told her what happened. Soon after, Robert joined in.
Oh, holy cow, my man got the stinking mega ice cream ball. Holy cow, that's too much ice cream. Wobble. Wobble. Listen, man.
Has always been ambitious, but I never
Wobble.
thought he would backstab his
Wobble.
own daughter like that.
Calm the
We
F
can't let him
down.
ruin Lisa's life, Mom. We need to help her.
Why is she just holding the ball? You didn't even get extra spoons for them. He's just like, honey, could you hold the ball? Could you hold the ball? Yes, yes, too. He's just like, he's just eating from the ball like that. Like,
She has no one.
Don't worry about it. I'll help.
don't worry about it. I will make him sleep with the fishes.
Lisa out in whatever way I can.
Thank you.
Oh god, that's a terrifying.
Robert, I owe you an apology too. Do you think we can start over?
Nothing would make me happier.
Me too.
What's up with these terrifying thumbnails? Boom, terrifying. Boom, terrifying. Anyways, that was stinking My Story Animated. Go watch that video, whatever. Go like that video, go do all that junk. But also, subscribe to me. Like the video. I am struggling out here. Like, view-wise, like-wise. Struggle. It's a struggle right now. But you can change that today by subscribing and liking the video and watching all of my videos. Every single one of them that I post. Every one of them is a banger. Banger. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Make sure to take care of yourself because you deserve to take care of yourself. Anyways, I'll see ya. I hate you.
Hey, let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm winning and I'm feeling like I gotta get away, get away, get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop. Cause you know I gotta win every day. She really, really wanna pop me. Just know that you will never flop me. And I know that I gotta be a little cocky. You ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing a nigga think that he be doing. Cause it doesn't matter cause I'm gonna do it. Then I'm gonna murder everything and anything about it. Boom, about a bing. I gotta do a lot of things to make it clearer to a couple niggas that are always winning, and I gotta get it again and again and again. And I be doing it to death, and now I move a little foul. Nigga better call a rap, and everybody know my style. Niggas know that I'm the best when it comes to doing this, and I be banging on my chest, and I bang in the east, and I banging in the west, and I kinda give you more, and I will never give you less. You will hear it in the street, and you can read it in the press. Do you really wanna know what's next? Let's go. See the way we on it, and we all up in the race, and you know we gotta go now, try to keep up with the pace, and we struggling and hustling and set it and get it, and we always gotta do it, take it to another place, gotta taste it, and I gotta grab it, and I gotta cut all through this traffic just to be at the top of the dome, but I know I gotta have it.